guys, it's Lizzie. Today I'm doing the TMI tag, which is just 50 questions about my life. All 50 questions are in the description, so if you have a camera and a YouTube channel, you should for sure make this video, and if you do, tweet it to me at Lizzie Reezay so that I can watch it, because I think these videos are so much fun to watch. Number 1, what are you wearing? I'm just wearing this aqua lacy shirt that's from Forever 21, and then I'm wearing black leggings. Number 2, ever been in love? Yes, although I haven't taken philosophy of love yet, which is a class in my major, and so I don't really have like a definitive definition of love, but one of my friends, Liz, who's a senior philosophy major, she said this really good definition about a month ago that love is contributing to each other's human flourishing. Eho eudaimonia! So maybe this question should actually read, have you ever been in mutual flourishing? Number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? So I made a video about this in January called Breaking Up with My Boyfriend, and I'll link it in the description. So the actual breaking up part was 3 hours, and it was horrible, but I'd say the aftermath of it has not been that bad because he's extremely mature and selfless, and we're both really forgiving, and I tend to see the best in people, and so I feel like I see him the same way I saw him when I was first liked him, in the sense that I still recognize that he's an amazing person. That hasn't changed, and so I feel like we don't have this undercurrent of resentment towards each other. That's kind of gone. Number 4, how tall are you? I am 5'7". Number 5, how much do you weigh? So I don't even remember the last time I weighed myself, but I gave blood a week ago and I had to tell them my weight, and so I just said 130, and I think it's around there somewhere. Number 6, any tattoos? No, I don't have any, and I do not plan on getting one. If I did get a tattoo, I would tell myself I have to wait a year until I get it when I decide that I want one. Number 7, any piercings? Yeah, I have 2 holes on each earlobe, and I sometimes wear earrings. I've actually been getting better about that. Number 8, OTP. I'm gonna Google that. OTP stands for one true pairing, meaning your favorite combination of characters in a fandom. Like Ron and Hermione or so, OTP. I don't even know. I'm watching Pretty Little Liars season 3 right now, and I really love Hannah and Caleb. I think they're adorable because they get in really intense arguments. They're both so assertive and get in arguments, but then they're also really sweet to each other and really want to care and protect each other. Number 9, favorite show. Pretty Little Liars. It's the only TV show I watch. I started watching it in high school. My friend Pamela was like, Liz, you have to watch this show. And she was like, there's this person A who's trying to scare them and kill them. And I was like, that's weird. But then I started watching it and got addicted, obviously. Number 10, favorite bands. So I just downloaded a bunch of Pentatonix music. They're amazing. But my favorite band is probably Megan and Liz or Taylor Swift. I also love listening to a lot of Christian music, like Brit Nicole, Sidewalk Prophets, 10th Avenue North. Barlow Girl was my favorite band growing up, but they no longer exist anymore. And then Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato, Imagine Dragons, Hillsong, Frozen soundtrack. I also love Switchfoot and Bastille, Alex G, Cimarelli, Megan Nicole, Tiffany Alvord, Against the Current. I listen to so many YouTube musicians. Number 11, something you miss. I'm going to do somebody I miss. I miss Nicole so much. And it's even worse because I know she's going to be here in a month and a half. And so it's just the year that we've had apart, because she's studying abroad in Europe right now, so this entire year our best friendship has consisted of Skyping each other and WhatsApp texting and Facebook messaging, and it sucks not being able to hang out with her all the time and laugh with her and go to her when I'm crying. It's just really annoying. I'm just so miss her so much, and yeah, I really want to see her. I get to hang out with her for an entire month during first summer session, so all of May, and I'm so stoked for that, so stoked for that. I just want to talk to her and hear her laugh and get to hug her and watch movies with her and go hiking with her and go running and cooking and grocery shopping and doing everything best friends do. I hate that she's in Lausanne. I'm glad she's experiencing European culture and all, but I miss her. Number 12, favorite song? Well, obviously, Let It Go, Let It Go. But actually, my favorite song is All Too Well by Taylor Swift. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. Number 13, how old are you? I am am 19 years old. My birthday is on July 22nd, so I'm not gonna be a teenager in like 4 months. That's really, really scary. Number 14, zodiac sign. I don't believe in zodiac signs, but I'm a Cancer. Number 15, quality you look for in a partner. So in a guy, I feel like I'm just looking for someone who has depth, intellectual depth, emotional depth, spiritual depth. I need conversations that are philosophical or theological in nature, that inspire me so much. And like, you know, I don't know if any of you guys do this, but like, if you're reading scripture or thinking about like some philosophical thing and your mind is kind of brought to this like transcendence where you're like thinking about things like bigger than this world, thinking about things like grander than just like what you see, and it is just so amazing and inspiring. And I need those kind of conversations in my life and in any future guy I'm with. So inspiring conversations that bring my mind to transcendence. Number 16, favorite quote. The young do not know enough to be prudent, and so they attempt the impossible and achieve it, generation after generation. And that's by Pearl S. Buck. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And that's by Martin Luther King Jr. Number 17, favorite actor. Jennifer Lawrence is adorable. I love her. Number 18, favorite color. I love blue and pink. The shade of blue that I love is that like deep, vibrant sky blue, not like light sky blue, like vibrant sky blue. And the color pink that I like is just hot pink. Number 19, loud music or soft. I love really loud music and I listen to music all the time throughout the day. I need music. Number 20, where do you go when you're sad? Usually when I'm crying, I'm either in my room or I'm outside in nature. We have this place at Pepperdine called Alumni Park, and it's just like a bunch of grass and trees and like lakes, and it's really pretty. I go there to cry, or behind the chapels. Number 21, how long does it take you to shower? Probably 20 or 25 minutes. Number 22, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I'd say about 45 or 50 minutes. Number 23, ever been in a physical fight? I don't think so, but when we were like pre-teens, my sister and I would sometimes like physically like fight, but it wasn't like punching each other, like pulling hair. It was just kind of like my sister would be like, get out of my room, because I didn't understand what an introvert was. I was just like, come on, let's hang out and talk. And she'd be like, get out of my room, and I'd be like, no, I miss you. And then she would like physically make sure I got out of the room, and I would be fighting the whole time. So that's the only physical fighting I've had though. Number 24, turn on. Any sort of intellectual, philosophical, theological conversation. When someone can just have those really intellectual, like intense debate, like challenging each other's views conversation. I love that so much. Also, I really like it when guys are writers, like when guys write poetry or just stories or have like inspiring writing ideas. I just think that's really cool. Number 25, turn off. If someone's a moral relativist, we're not gonna be able to ever know. Number 26, the reason I joined YouTube. I went to an arts high school and I was in the communications department, which is writing, debate, and film. One of my areas of emphasis was TV production. And after sophomore year of doing TV, I loved it so much, and I had learned how to edit on Final Cut Pro, and it was amazing. But then junior year, it turns out that it wouldn't fit in my schedule, so I wouldn't have been able to do film for like a year and a half. And I was so sad, so I decided to start my YouTube channel so that I could film videos and edit them and get to use that artistic outlet. Number 27, fears. I am so scared I'm not going to get into a good grad school, because in high school I was so focused on school and grades and GPA, and I'm not in college. I have so many involvements and there's so much going on through campus ministry, so many Bible studies and worship events and my YouTube channel, and it's just like my GPA isn't my central focus anymore, and I'm just scared like it's not gonna be high enough to get into a good grad school. And I want to go to grad school because learning is so inspiring to me and I love academia. I have so much time to raise it though, so it's okay. I don't know if this is like a fear, but I'm like scared of not being understood, or like finding someone who understands all of me, because there's like certain people who understand the intellectual side of me, or people who understand the emotional side of me, people who understand the spiritual part of me, but I don't know, like finding one person who understands all the parts of me. And this is so important to me, because not being understood is the worst thing ever. And I feel misunderstood emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, convictions-wise a lot. I was thinking the other day how Fallon, my roommate, she's one of my best friends too, how, you know, after like Pepperdine, like I'm not gonna see her every day, and I'm not gonna get to see her that much, and that makes me like I moved around so much growing up, and it was always like leaving people you really care about, and that's gonna happen again with these people I care about like more than anyone I've ever cared about. I'm really scared how much that will hurt, like having to separate and like go our own ways and have our own lives after graduation. And I know I shouldn't be thinking about this because we have 2 more years together, but it's just so hurtful, like when people are not like can't be in your life anymore because you're like distance like away. Number 28, the last thing that made you cry, as we talk about something that will make me cry. I cried yesterday. Actually, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning today. I was journaling about something that I guess it happened like a month ago, something that really hurt me. And I was like writing a letter to someone. I'm never gonna give it to this person, but just like all these like unsaid things and like what I'm actually feeling. But after 2.5 pages, I started crying because I care so much about like everyone and everything. And Fallon woke up and she's like, "Liz, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just crying," because I mean she knows I cry a lot. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And it was so sweet because she like talks in her sleep all the time. Like she always is like, "Are you okay?" Like she'll be like sleeping and like talking and making sure I'm okay. It's so sweet. Number 29, last time you said you loved someone. Yesterday I told Fallon I loved her. I messaged Nicole and said that I loved her, and I told my mom on the phone that I loved her. I haven't told anyone I love them today. What is wrong with me? Actually, I was Skyping Lisa today. She's like my little sister, and I told her I loved her because she is so sweet and awesome and funny, and she's a very lovable person. Number 30, meaning behind your YouTube name. It's really easy. My name's Lizzie and I answer questions. Lizzie's Answers. Number 31, last book you read. I read Divergent, and I'm not gonna talk about it in case you haven't read it yet. I don't want to like ruin anything, but like you guys should read it. But part of the way it was written really bothered me so much. So at the end I was just like, okay, I'm just not gonna read the rest of the series. And if you love it, that's great, because I think there's cool characters in it. But the book you're currently reading. So I'm currently reading so many books because I will like start books and be in like the middle of them and be reading through 5 different books where like I'll pick them up every couple weeks and keep reading. And one of these books is A Woman Called by Sarah Barton, and she's the new chaplain at Pepperdine, and I've hung out with her and she's so cool. And this book is about women's role within Christianity, and she is Church of Christ like I am, and Church of Christ has a tradition of not letting women be in leadership roles or in speaking roles in front of the church. And so this kind of talks about like her journey as a preacher and a missionary, and just coming to terms with her identity through Christ. And you guys are always asking me for Christian living book suggestions, so here is one that I'm reading right now that you should read too. Number 33, last show you watched. Pretty Little Liars. Number 34, last person you talked to. Fallon! She came in the room. She has paper tonight because she's a news editor on The Graphic, which is the Pepperdine newspaper, and she just came back into the room to change into more comfortable clothes, and she talked to me for like 5 minutes. And we were singing Let It Go together. It was great. Number 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. I texted Fallon, and she's my roommate, my best friend. Last year we were suite mates. Next year we're gonna be apartment mates, and we're in the same house groups. She's my house group sister, my sister in Christ. And we made an Ask Lizzie and Fallon video together talking about a bunch of things, answering questions, talking about each other, and I'm gonna link that below. Number 36, favorite food. I really love tofu and cucumbers, tomatoes, spinach. I love salad so much, so just like a salad with my favorite ingredients. Cheese, clementines, I could eat those my entire life. Avocados are really good too. Okay, tonight, someone had me try avocado ice cream, and like it tasted like guacamole and ice cream, and it was just like, it wasn't gross. It's a weird experience. I don't even know how I feel about it. I'm glad I tried it, but I'm not gonna seek it out again. Number 37, place you want to visit. I don't really want to visit anywhere. I'm really content with my life. I love Malibu. I'm going back to Thailand in a couple months. I'm so excited about that. Number 38, last place you were. I don't even know what this means. I was in a building over there on campus before I came to my room. Oh, okay, over spring break, I went to Seattle and Victoria, Canada on Project Lead, which is this Pepperdine sponsored sophomore trip, and we were talking about like Christian vocation, and it was the coolest spiritual thing I've done since Thailand. I always talk about Thailand in every single video. What I mean is Let's Start Talking, where you teach English through the Bible, and it's my favorite thing in the world. Number 39, do you have a crush? No. Number 40, last time you kissed someone? In December. Number 41, last time you were insulted? Okay, so Fallon is like always insulting me, but in like a playful way. Last night, she was like, Liz, you're so crazy, because I was so high energy. It was ridiculous. I was like, I want to go run on the track, but it was like 1 in the morning. Number 42, favorite flavor of sweet. I love dark chocolate with almonds and yeah. Number 43, what instruments do you play? I play guitar, and also I played viola when I was younger, and I can still like play violin and viola because it's like muscle memory with your fingers, but guitar is like so much easier to learn how to play. Number 44, favorite piece of jewelry. This bracelet is my favorite piece of jewelry. One of my friends in Thailand gave it to me. His name is Veer, and he was my reader for 2 weeks before the rest of my team came, and then he ended up getting baptized when we were there, and I was so happy. So he's my brother in Christ, and he gave this to me. He actually gave these to me, Liz, and Sophia as like goodbye presents. So yeah, I hope I see him when I go back to Thailand. Swejun bye, khop kun ka, mak 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 mak. Number 45, last sport you played. I don't play sports. I don't like do that in my free time. You know what? It might have been last semester. The guy I dated last semester is like amazing at basketball. So one time the two of us played. It was really fun. We weren't playing, it wasn't playing a sport though. It was just like shooting. Number 47. Yay, we're almost done. Favorite chat up line. What does that even mean? I assume that that is just like when you're hitting on someone. I don't go around hitting on guys. If I wanted to talk to a guy, I would probably just be like, hey, my name's Liz, what's your name? And the start of a conversation, but chat up line, I don't get it. Number 48, have you ever used it? No, because I don't even know what that means. Is it talking about like on Facebook, like chat up line? Comment below, explain this to me. I don't understand this terminology. Okay. Number 49, last time you hung out with anyone. I don't know what hanging out means, but I hung out with Fallon today. I hung out with philosophy club people because we had our philosophy club meeting today. And I ran into a lot of random people in the caf who I just kind of talked to. I Skyped Lisa today. Number 50, who should answer these questions next? All of you guys should make this video because they're so much fun to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you all. Mak 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 mak, which, okay, that's in Thai. It's for like an emphasizer word, so it's like a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So I love you all so much. Bye.